Alrighty, guys, what is going on? Corbin with Corbin's Corner Reviews back again for another episode, and today we have the Sub-Zero Bagco Tundra. Before I get into it, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Black Sheep Baggers, blacksheepbaggers.com. We got bad bags, boards, accessories, apparel, all that good stuff. Top-notch customer service, really like the team over there, so go check them out. Use code Corbin5 for 10% off. Also, before I forget, because I almost always do, I do have a discount code for Sub-Zero as well. So same discount code, Corbin5 gets you 5% off. So it helps out with your shipping, helps out with this pro break-in, whatever you want. A little bit goes a long way. Tell Eddie I sent you. So really, before we get into it, I'm going to talk smack. Okay, that's what I do with Eddie. That's what Eddie does with me. We are friends. Okay, everybody thinks that we just go at each other all the time. We're talking all this smack back and forth. We don't like each other, whatever. No, we're actually really good friends. We talk multiple times a week. Just a good dude, makes a really good product, so I got to give him a little bit of crap for it, right? So let's get that out of the way. If I say anything negative, I'm not being mean, I'm not being a jerk. We don't need to be soft about it, right? I'm just messing with him. We're friends. That's what I'm gonna do. So the Tundra is a really, really nice bag. It's essentially competing for top spot in my bag between the Wicked and the Wizard. So the Swag Wicked and then BG Wizard, obviously. So the Tundra to me is kind of like between a Wizard and a Wizard L. Not quite as full as a Wizard, but definitely not as loose as a Wizard L, but does everything that you want it to do anyway. So really, really nice bag. That's why it's kind of competing in the same spot as the Wicked, right? The Wicked's got a different fast side on it, but I like them both. So it's competing for that top dog spot, which says something. I mean, I throw a ton of bags, so for this to be competing for my top bag, pretty much it's really, really solid bag. So let's get into price here. We got 90 bucks on his website plus shipping, right? So not awful. I like sub 100 bags. ACL stamped bags are expensive. It's what it is. But if you like a set, they're going to last a couple years. Stamps are good for 3 anyway. So 100 bucks, not the worst thing in the world there. Shipped, right? And then use my code. You get a couple bucks off that. No big thing. So break-in method, I let Eddie do his pro break-in, which I really like. Doesn't smell. Like there's no residue, there's no scent, there's nothing, but they're totally broken. I've literally done it down and back with these today. That is it. So I did the same thing with the Avalanche, recorded that video today as well. Nice fall day, got to get out here and throw. It's October, Michigan. Doesn't get a whole lot better than this for the rest of the year. So had to get out and do some, but I'm doing it on purpose because they're not 100% broken. I want to show you how they play because you could buy these at a tournament from Eddie at his booth and then go win the damn tournament, right? That's how good his break-in is. Really, really good. Doesn't make them too soupy, too floppy, nothing like that, and they just work. It's really nice. So pro break-in, I like that a lot. If you don't do that, I'll rock toss sauce, right? That's just what I've always done. I really like toss sauce. So check that out if you're interested in toss sauce. Also Corbin 10 for 10% off at shoptosssauce.com. But that's neither here nor there. Speeds. We got 5 on the slow, 8 on the fast. So we got wizard speeds, right? We're looking at wizard speeds, kind of wizard fill, but not really wizard fill. So we'll get into our 3Fs now. We got fill, feel, and flop. So the fill is just mixed fill. I don't know exactly what it is. It's pretty much mixed. There's some smaller, some bigger, some disc, some light, some heavy. It's a mixed fill. Just that is a mixed fill, right? Overall feel is great. Corner seams, edges are awesome. Closing stitch is ridiculous. It's really, really good. Graphics are good. Like those a lot. Went pretty simple, and I like what Eddie did with the color match here, the white on white with the purple on there. Really big fan of that. I know that's kind of his favorite combo, so I like that he did it for me as well. I like that a lot. But overall feel is great. And then flop, not insane. Like I said, between a wizard and a wizard L is essentially the flop that we got going on here. And they will break in a little more. They'll be a little closer to the L, but I'm still going to be able to manipulate them like a wizard, which is what I like out of that. So let's get into our playability now. Recite it with me, right? It's carpet. Blocks, pushes, cuts, flops, rolls, air mails, sneak around and drop. Mostly fast side, slow side can do it on the condition of the boards, depending, right? If the boards are a little quicker, slow side will sneak around and drop. Today, it definitely would. My boards are playing a little quick right now, and the slow side is definitely moving. But mostly fast side. The flops and rolls, no problem. They do it with ease. Airmail drags, friendly materials, so they're going to want to go. Just an overall, all-around good back. So enough yapping. Let's throw. See if we can even hit the board. I struggled in my Avalanche video. Not sure which one I'm posting first, this one or Avalanches, but I definitely struggled. So we'll see if this is any better. I do have, that's short already. I do have some wind at my back. So down there, the wind is in my face, so Makes it hard to hit the board here. Wind at my back makes it so, or the, excuse me, bags want to do that. That one like launched as soon as it hit the board. That was a terrible release, terrible throw, but it hit and it goes. So this carpet will slow down. I am not, get over. I'm not going to do anything to make it slow down. You know, certain carpet, if it's too fast or whatever, I will rub it into a rug or carpet at my house. That helps pick up some dirt, helps slow it down a little bit, get a little fuzzy. But I'm not going to do any of that with these. Just going to throw them. So really like the color match here. The white and purple, white carpet, big fan of that. Feels really good, nice and soft without being artificially soft, right? So big fan of that. It's moving plenty good, as you can see. I mean, that was a horrendous throw without much spin on it. It still climbed up the boards. You know, if I keep my revs up, it'll climb up no problem. Now this, excuse me, I should try to go hard push at this and try to get him around, but I'm going to try to cut around instead. The cut did not work. Now I kind of have to flop over these, right? Oof, didn't go. So, not throwing it hard enough. Landed that one way too low on the board. Probably about a bag short there. Bag further would have flopped right over, dropped in. Fast side would have taken care of all those. But, you know, slow side down and back, fast side down and back. I don't switch it up too much. So fast side here, nice and lofty. All I got to do. And this fast side is really soft already. The avalanche, oh, that's left. Avalanche was a touch waxy. That's just the nature of that material. It does break in time, but this one felt good too. This one doesn't really need that. I have had some 8 fast sides that, short too. Sorry, Eddie. I've had some 8 fast sides that really do stay stiffer longer. This is not one of them. Not sure if he uses the standard brand that everyone uses or a different brand for his supplier, but this 8 fast side feels really good. That wind, yeah, you can see that thing just wobbling. See my hoodie strings blowing, wind is kicking. That's short anyway. Yeah, that was me. Excuse me. There we go. You just got to get it on the board. That's the thing with this. You just have to get them on the board. That's all you got to do. Which apparently I can't do. That's fine. 3 front boards on the fast side. I mean, I was just scared to throw them past the board. Didn't want to do that, just launch them off. But if I'm not giving them a chance, what's the point, right? But I'll make all the excuses in the book. Wind in my face. I haven't thrown in like 2 weeks, which is true story. Haven't been throwing a lot still. Kind of rather golf at this point. So, cool. Like playing golf. So it's hard to have multiple. Oops. It's hard to have multiple hobbies that take long days when you got a wife and kids and a full-time job, right? So, no, that's left. That's off. Yeah. Really, really showcasing how good these bags are right now. But that's Eddie's fault. That's not my fault because he made them. I'm just throwing them. It's not my fault if they're trash. Just hideous. And my release is horrible. And the wind in the face is definitely not helping anything. But just do 4 in a row. Why not? See if I can hit the damn board. And throw. There's 3. Can we get 4? 4 front boards for Eddie? Oh, just a regular, normal throw that goes right in, as it should. That was bad. That was bad. This is worse than the avalanche video. I was throwing the avalanches fairly poorly. This is worse. Just at the stage, like, I have not thrown a lot, so nothing feels normal in my throw. Like, I don't feel confident in what I can do, which all I need to do is what I just did there. Nice loose arm on the way back, give it a little flick on the way through. Totally missed dead left. Trying to go fast side and pick this one up because now I have to. See if I can grab it. Nope, that's left. Oh, actually lucky that I hit the front of the board because that would have been off on the left side. Not really showcasing these Tundras too good. I do apologize. Good bags though. I mean, real time, right? Get up. Damn it. I could make, it would take me like 2 days, but I could make videos where I'm just throwing like 4-baggers. Get over. And no, that's no shade on anyone else that does videos. Mike, I'm not giving you crap. I just like the real time throwing aspect, right? And it would take me way too long. I'm not a 4-bagger thrower. It's not what I do. I'm more of a defensive blocker, pusher, misser, you know. I do all that stuff. Not much of a runner when it comes to bags. I respect the hell out of people that can do it, but it's not me. There we go. Right down the gut. 1 in a row. Let's go. 2 in a row. Woo, look at us go. Look at us go. Can we do 3? That win, man. Horrible throw made it so that 3 could work. Can we do an airmail for 4? Hello. A 4-piece chicken McNugget there for Eddie. So, maybe it is me. Maybe it's not the bag. Maybe the bags are okay. It's also throwing dead into this wind, I tell you what. Probably doesn't look that windy in the trees, but it's getting me. It's coming right around the house and just blowing. So, let's do a final throw here. Get up. Trying to lay a block on that one. Good to flop a little bit, but with the wind in my face, flop's probably not the best idea. That's short. It looks so good, and the wind just takes it and smacks it right down. It's a bummer. That's just too far right. I was trying to... Gross. Let's just send an airmail for the end. Should have ended it down here. I never do, but I should have. Yeah, it was horrible. Not bad, Eddie, but if you made the bags better, I'd probably throw them a little bit better. So it's kind of your fault too. But that, guys, is the Sub-Zero Tundras. Really solid bags, honestly. I know I threw them horribly. Happens when you don't throw all the time. I don't really have any more bags to review. I'm not out here every day throwing. It changes things, right? When you don't throw for a couple of weeks, you lose your mechanics, and then you try to get them back, and it doesn't really always work. So my throw is off. The bags are not the problem. The bags are doing everything I wanted them to when I got them near the hole, right? They slide up just fine. They drop in. They were trying to cut and roll. I wasn't doing my part on that one. They just feel really, really good. So, excuse me. Sub-Zero Tundras, really solid. If Wizards are too bouncy for you and Wizard L's are too loose for you, try out the Tundras. Like them a lot. Right in that middle zone there, but they do everything you want them to while maintaining their friendliness. So that is the short and sweet on the Sub-Zero Bag Co. Tundras. If you guys like this one, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your buddies. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.